Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we spliffed on, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this harm her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your vibe if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Get him. Bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt. 2 G's for the belt. Know the heater gon' make 'em out. Promise the heater gon' make 'em out. OD niggas know me. I just move along with the hand of stuff.
Okay, where am I? Hey, everybody. How are you? It is Thursday. I hope everybody is having a good Thursday. Shut your asses up about my hair. Leave me alone. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I've been gone so long. I think this is the first time that I've done a video. I haven't been live. I don't think this whole month. I'm so sorry. Um, anyway, dealing with some stuff. If you've seen my shorts, medical issues. It's a journey, y'all. It's a journey. Getting old sucks. But I'm taking care of it. Again, I don't say that to like entice people to ask me what's wrong or anything. It's just I feel bad that I haven't updated you guys. But I don't want to share anymore on the internet. Anything you share on the internet is up for people to dissect, scrutinize, criticize, all those things, and commentate on. So I have to be proactive in protecting my own privacy. And so things that I don't want spoken about on the internet, don't bring it to the internet. If I don't bring it to the internet, how would someone else know then to go and talk about it and further elaborate or speculate? Yeah. Anyway, okay. But I'm okay taking care of it, guys. But that is the reason I haven't been here. Again, I apologize. So I had wanted to do a video. I kept saying I was gonna do it. Haven't been feeling well, guys. This is as far as I'll go. It's now started to bother my stomach, where like if you feel like you have a stomach ache all the time, like you ate too much or something, I have that all the time. So it's difficult to find the energy to do things like stream or YouTube um, when I'm doing so much more, in real life. So I apologize to my subscribers, my members. I apologize to you guys. Just really trying to get myself well. I want to be around. I want to have grandkids one day, and so I have to take care of myself. Anyway, I had said I was trying not to speak about Laurie Jones, because it becomes personal. When you cover, and this is only for me. Okay, when I cover somebody like that over and over again, it becomes personal. We don't know each other. We've never really had any interactions except for like, she's commented on 2 of my TikTok videos. I didn't engage with her. I didn't comment, nothing. She once again blocked me. She had blocked me on her old account. And then I don't know, she used her other accounts and was like watching my TikToks, commenting under my TikToks. I just ignored it, let it be, left it there. And then I think she blocked me again, which is fine. I watch through the replay channels on YouTube. I don't go to her account because I think that I have to be careful. And I'm talking for me. I know that people watch her to record all those things, right? To commentate and all of that. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But me, I don't do that. I don't record her. So there's no reason for me to go to her account on TikTok. You know what I mean? If I go to her and start commenting under her thing, then that can be seen as harassment, right? So I don't do that. I watch through the replay channels. Mickey Mouse fan, there's so many. There's Teresa, there's Chantel Gucci, there's Sophie, Raquel, All the Smoke was doing it. Allegedly, all these there's many others that I probably didn't mention. I apologize. I watch through them and then I'll comment under their videos, right? So I still get to make my comments, but not directly to her and not even on TikTok. Anyway, but I hadn't been keeping up with Laurie Jones because again it angers me. So I watch a few minutes. I like to watch the stupid videos of the day that Mickey Mouse fan puts up, hilarious. Um, but there's she has so much dead air, and it's nobody else's fault but Laurie, right? There's dead air and mumbles and all of that. It's like she's gonna say the same things, lie, all of that stuff. But I was watching Sophie while I was working. I could only listen, and I had no idea that Lori had engaged with a 7-year-old kid in the street, a stranger. She doesn't know the kid, um, and allowed him to walk her home. He was in his yard, and he says that his grandmother was at work and his mother was asleep, and he walks her home. I guess holding her dog Leia. Um, and walks her home and even enters into the threshold of her house. I was astounded, horrified. 45-year-old woman with two children. How do you not understand or know that it is so inappropriate to even converse with a 7-year-old kid and then have him walk you home? I have so many thoughts. Okay, you walk with this little boy home. You don't know his name. You don't know anything, and then she makes another video, a private. Like she does it privately. So I guess you have to like I don't know what that means. Like you have to be following her or something in order to watch it. Um, lying, saying that she knows the mom and the grandmother. She didn't even know the boy's name or any of that. She says that she told the little boy, wake up your mom. She said the opposite. She said the opposite. Okay, don't wake up your we don't want to wake up your mom. I don't want you to wake up your mom. Um, so crazy and inappropriate. And then he walks her to her house and walks back to his yard by himself. First of all, you're a grown ass woman. Why do you have a 7-year-old chaperoning you? And then even I don't care if he's a neighbor a few houses down or down the street, anything could happen from him walking from her house, her yard, her porch back to his house. His mother, his grandmother were unaware that he had left the yard, probably unaware that he was even in the yard. Anybody in their right mind would have seen a 7-year-old and maybe asked, "Hey, are you okay?" Yeah, my mom is asleep. Okay, well, you should go back in the house. You should go back in the house. It's not safe to be out here um, by yourself where your mom is asleep. It's not even as if she's awake and she can look out the window and make sure he's still in the yard. She's asleep. So if God forbid something would happen to that little boy, she would have never known, right? Until she woke up. So a mother, you don't even have to be a mother, an adult with any kind of sense would have said, if you say anything, right? You see a 7-year-old kid, listen, um, even if you wanted to check if he was okay, right? Hey, are you okay? Oh, you should go back in the house. If anything, in any kind of scenario, that would have been what I would have said. Hey, if I would have seen him in distress or something, I don't know. I don't talk to kids. It's just crazy. Um, I would have said you should go back inside. You should go back inside. If your mom allows you outside when she's awake, that's fine. I would have told the little boy to go back home. Okay, because it's so dangerous. Again, his mom wasn't even aware that he was outside. She was asleep. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to play this. Of course, I will be crediting Mickey Mouse Fan. I got one from Mickey Mouse Fan Exposes, both her channels, and the other one from her original Mickey Mouse Fan. I will be linking both of her channels and the videos in this video. Okay, I just wanted to go through this because I was highly disturbed. And there's one where Lori went to court and was outside of the courthouse with a woman and she's live and this woman starts divulging trauma, childhood trauma that she went through, and at no time does Lori end the live, mute the live, make this woman aware that you are on a live. Lori knows that all of her lives are recorded and posted to other platforms. This woman's whole business now is all over the internet and unbeknownst to her. And Lori does this all the time. When she was volunteering at the Salvation Army or whatever that thrift store is, she had the woman there that was volunteering, talking about the owner and all this stuff. And Lori did not mute, didn't nothing. Putting all these people on social media without their knowledge is disgusting. But then to have the 7 year old and to show the 7 year old, I guess somebody contacted the higher ups. So the higher ups came to see her good. Excuse me. She said that the grandmother and the mother were mad, like at TikTok. No, I bet you they wanted to twist your wig around. I bet you they wanted to twist your wig around. And I bet you Lori, if she spoke to the grandmother and the mother, probably lied to them because Lori's a liar. Um, that video. Anyway, okay. So let me just show you guys the video, okay? Let me turn off my camera real quick because I got to get close to present my screen. This is craziness. Crazy. And again, I said I wasn't going to talk about Lori, little tonterias, but this is crazy. And this is something I think that's important to talk about, right? It's not just me like nitpicking her. This is craziness. So let me see if my screen, I have to present my screen. Okay, sorry guys, hold on. Hello, add to the stage. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Sorry, guys, I had to just talk to my baby, my son. Okay, so this is the first one. Let me, oh shit, wrong one. What the hell did I do? Okay, this one. Yes. All right, so let's put it full screen and play it.
Hey guys, hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Well, guess what? Back again. And you're not going to believe this one. Just watch.
Oh, well, I walked them both, took them nice for a walk. But when I go to the store, I do just take pride. Leia, I can't. She pulls, she wants to do this, that. No, when I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission. Good morning, baby. I'm waiting for my sister. So I had to pop real quick.
What are you talking about?
Today, my baby is 15, you guys. Oh my goodness, time needs to slow down. I don't even feel that old. Nice bite! Oh, didn't mean. I said nice bite, bro. Hey!
You just have to pause it, sorry.
Oh.
You guys can't hear the fan. I forgot it's next to my mic, and I don't hear it. But then when I listen back, it's like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So I should at least look. I should at least keep it on this side, away from the damn mic. Cindy. All right, sorry.
Right. Oh God, I've been crying a little bit, so eyes are very sensitive right now.
She does those horrendous ass nails, and then doesn't even let them last a whole. They last a few days. Like, girl, I'm like.
Are you pooping, peeing? What's happening here? Not too close to the road, please.
I don't get the point of these lives. Like, some people are, and that's why I had a video that I had scheduled that I wanted to do, and I'm still going to do. I think it's important to talk about the addiction to the internet, the severe addiction to the internet, where people have to press live or record every part of their lives. You know what I mean? And post it to the internet. It's that thinking, if I don't record it, it didn't happen, right? Picture, it didn't happen. Video, or it didn't happen. And people forget to live in the moment. Like you're not living in the moment if you're recording yourself or if you're live. You're not living in the moment, and it takes away from the moment. It takes away from those big events. My son's birthdays are back to back, and my son that's a chef, he had a birthday in August, right? And he wanted to do a barbecue. We did a barbecue last year. My daughter-in-law surprised him. It was really nice. And my sons were going to take him wherever he wanted to go, right? That's what they do. They all get together on the birthdays and they go out to bars. Mom doesn't go because I'm old. I'm not, my sons to bars and all that. If they do day things, I can go. They know mom's an old lady. I like to stay home. Anyway, he wanted another barbecue in the same spot, but this time he wanted to cook. Last year we had ribs and hot dogs and all the things. And my son is a chef, so he wanted to cook. That's what he wanted to do. He made octopus, he made venison, he made duck, he made chicken, he made filet mignon. Like it was insane. So he like cooked the stuff at home. He has all these intricate machines, like I got him the vacuum seal. Me and my eldest son got him like that vacuum seal thing so he could vacuum seal the stuff. He got this thing, I don't know, you vacuum seal the food, right? And you put them in a pot, and it's like this machine that keeps it at that certain temperature. I didn't even know such a thing existed. So you get it up to a certain temperature, it keeps it at that temperature. So you turn off the stove and it keeps it at that temperature so that stuff can get tender without overcooking. I didn't even know that some things need to be kept at the same temperature, no higher, no lower. It was amazing. The food was amazing, phenomenal. It was like being in a gourmet restaurant in the park. It was amazing. Um, and I didn't record anything. We took, I think, one or two pictures, like group pictures. None of us were on our phone. We were all in the moment. I went all around the world to say we were in the moment. I didn't record videos. I didn't do all of that because I was in the moment. I took a little picture of Stormy. I took one or two pictures of the group. All of my sons not paying attention, just for the memories. But none of us were, like we're not influencers. But even people that aren't influencers are addicted to posting everything online, and then you wonder why people know where you are. I think it's very dangerous if you're at a location and you post right then. I don't do that. When we go on vacation, when I went to Florida, I didn't post about it till I got back home to New York. I posted all the videos from Florida when I was already back in New York. I mean, first of all, people know where you live. They know you're not home now. You know what I mean? It's just for safety reasons, for all of that, for privacy reasons. Everything doesn't need to be online. Even if you record for your memories, for your family's memories, for keepsakes, you don't have to post everything online. And I had to learn that. And I think that there's so many people that haven't learned that and are getting worse and worse and worse, and then wonder why people are intrusive. Everything you put on the internet is up to be scrutinized, whether that crosses our boundaries or not. Like we wouldn't do it because I wouldn't do it. I don't dox people. I don't look into people. I don't. Okay. I wouldn't do that. I don't even go to people's Facebooks. Like if I know your username, that's weird to me. Okay. I wouldn't, it's just weird. It's weird crap to me. So I don't do it. But if I share stuff online, people are going to be intrusive. Right. I love you. Have a great day. Take your keys, puppy. Love you, sweetness. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. My baby. Okay. Anyway, okay. Tangent over, guys.
Yep, she's shit. Everybody out here see this, right? All eyes on me. You watching shit pick up?
What was the point of that? What was the point of that? Like nobody does that. When we walk Stormy, none of us make an announcement. Hey, everybody, look, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. My dog is crapping on the ground. I'm supposed to pick it up because how would I like to step on somebody else's dog's crap, especially big dogs? Like Stormy's a big dog. Someone would be mad to step on her crap because I know I would be mad. When I step in other people's dog crap, I get pissed off. So, you know what I mean? It's just common courtesy. Like, girl, you're doing what you're supposed to do as a dog owner.
Now everyone see why the people in her town call her the crazy lady that walks around talking to herself with the dogs.
That's embarrassing. Listen, Linda, sometimes Can't believe I'm gonna say this. Sometimes I talk to myself, but in my defense, I put my damn earpods in and try to pretend I'm on the phone. Shut your asses up. Don't judge me. Sometimes I do. I'm talking out loud. I don't know why I can't just think internally. I have to think aloud. I do that sometimes. Yeah, so I'm the crazy person of Jersey. But at least I make it look like I'm on my phone. And I'm not always, I don't scream at people and stuff. I'm not, saying random things aloud. Like, weirdo.
Fuck you looking at?
She, she just yelled. She literally just yelled, everybody. So you're yelling like that, somebody's gonna look. And then what the fuck you looking at? She swears that everybody looks at her. Girl, they're looking at you because you're a weirdo. You were just yelling in the street by yourself, girl. What the fuck?
Oh.
They're disrespectful.
Yeah, girl.
I wish I'd be walking down the street, some crazy looking person like Lori yelling in the street. I look her way, she says, "What the fuck I'm looking at, girl? I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm looking at."
Right?
Okay,
Yeah. Oh, great. God, your ass stinks.
because it's the show. Because somebody that picks up dog crap on the regular, it's just a thing, right? All of this moriquetas is because she doesn't pick it up. She's doing it because she's on a live, whatever.
Oh. All right, Pride. Stay out of here real quick.
I'm trying to get to the part with the little boy.
Hold on.
He just Lord have mercy, man.
What?
Like who? This is what I'm saying. Who goes live to do this? Like why? Why do you subject people to this? Why do you subject people to this?
Yes.
I think.
Oh.
Hi. I think you accidentally invited me.
Huh?
Did
What?
you accidentally invite me?
I have no clue what I hit, hon.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well, it's
sorry.
good to talk to you. No, it's good
You
to talk
too,
to you.
You do.
All right, I'll jump down.
Okay, hon. No, stay fine.
Oh, I don't know how. You might have to kick me.
Well, what if I don't want to?
Oh, well, okay.
Hold on. Let me mod somebody real quick. Hold up.
So what did she do with the bag of dog shit?
Exactly.
That's why I came live. I'll get you out.
Exactly. What did she do with it? We didn't see her throw it in the garbage. She just threw the bag on the floor.
Hang tight, Rosie Rose. You guys just ignore her for a minute. I'll get her out. Oh,
Okay, let me try to skip that.
yeah, that part. And she.
You guys want to watch the?
So what? He can go wherever he wants.
Go.
If
Yeah, hell
you
yeah.
guys want to watch it, I'll link the video. But I'm trying to get to the specific
Come here. Right.
because I don't want to be this video 4 hours long like my lives usually are. Just wanted to do a video. I've been promising a video, and when I saw this, of course, I had to talk about it.
Why is he over here? That sure looks like his fucking truck.
Lord, now she thinks it's Andy at a laundromat by her. So what? He can go wherever he wants.
Go. Oh.
Yo,
No, sorry.
she thinks that that's Andy's truck. She went in there looking for Andy. Like what? She's a weirdo, dude.
Stay right here, Bride. Stay right there.
He went inside too. Oh my goodness. She needs to stop showing people. She needs to stop showing people on her lives. Seriously, like, Anyways, you see him, weirdo.
Oh, it ain't even a fucking Dodge. Never mind.
Look at that. She went all in there. It's not even a Dodge, like dumbass.
I knew when she showed the truck it wasn't his, but don't she feel stupid now?
Yes.
And what was she going to do if it was him in there?
Right. he can't go to a laundromat. Like he didn't go to her house or anything.
Hold on, let me shoot. You got people up in the laundromat making out. They're pretty young though. Let's go to the laundromat and make out. There you go. Where the elderly people are just watching. Sorry. All right. All right, back on a mission.
Back on a mission. Anybody who's a recovering addict, that was like when people were in active addiction, you would say, oh, you know, she's on a mission. He's on a mission. So her using that, it kind of just like, it fits. It fits, Lori.
Then he's bit.
It fits.
I thought my baby girl may have been up in there. Well, not like she would have went to the laundromat, but well, you never know. Come on, hey.
What?
Hey.
She's just strange, y'all. She's strange.
Oh, I know you ain't looking at my fucking dog.
What the hell?
Well, they certainly wouldn't be looking at you.
What is wrong with her? This is weird behavior. I know you're not looking at my dog. You're in the street. You don't know what they're looking at your dog for. Like, weird.
Ooh. Okay, let me show you guys something real quick. Damn, anybody need a bike rim? Got a bike rim. But there's her leash. Come on.
A bike rim. That's a bike.
There's her leash. Nobody's holding the leash. This might as well be as invisible as her boyfriend. This leash might as well be as invisible as Casper is. What is the purpose of the leash just being all over the floor? People probably spit on the ground, all kinds of stuff on the ground. You just have she's just gross. And I don't understand the purpose. The purpose of a leash is to hold the leash, to hold the dog so that you have hold of the dog so that they can't run in the street, or if another dog comes, you have enough to, like, I don't even know why I'm explaining this. People with sense know this. Lori seems to be the only one that doesn't understand what the purpose of leashes.
Bike frame, not a rim.
Let's go. Right.
Yeah, and there was a big frame without the wheels. Sometimes people will chain their bikes and take the wheels so that people won't steal the bike. Because sometimes people won't go through the effort of stealing the frame of the bike when the wheels are removed in certain neighborhoods that are bad. You know, no shade, but in badder, worse neighborhoods, people will take their tires, carry them home, and leave the whole frame because they don't want to have the whole bike in their house, you know? Yikes. That's not a rim, that's a frame, dumbass.
Watch. She'll stop. Pride, come on. She's getting ready to piss. So don't watch her pee, you guys.
He won't stop, and she didn't stop.
Or she just doesn't know what she's doing. Pride, come on. Oh, watch. Ready? Now watch. It says to the sidewalk. Stop. Stay.
Good girl.
Stay.
She's a great dog. I don't know what the purpose of that is. You're still not holding her in the leash. God forbid a squirrel is across the street or another dog and she just takes off. Like, you know, even the best trained dogs, there can be unforeseen circumstances. And as a pet owner, you have to be responsible. Hold the leash. It's not that hard. So she's trying to show, this is why I don't have to hold the leash. Again, anything could happen. A car could jump the curb, God forbid. And when you have the leash, you have enough time to pull your dog back. Like,
Stay.
she's
stay.
infuriating. She's infuriating.
Good girl. Go.
Crazy.
Good girl. Oh, what are you doing, Pride?
Oh my God. When did she get to the
Clutch. Birthday to you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they see the dog.
Second one.
Your second one.
Okay, here we go.
Were you over here the one time with the other dogs?
Oh,
Other dogs.
Yeah.
I want to get the whole part where she talks to the kid.
Okay. Oh shit, cop. Boop boop. Yeah, they see the dog too. Oh, thank you, baby. Hi, handsome. How are you? I haven't.
Now, guys, pay attention.
See, I'm the one that walks this way with her. Were you over here the one time with the other dogs?
The other dogs.
Yeah, on that side. Or was it? No, it was here. You got dogs too, right?
Yeah, it's a German Shepherd.
Okay.
We lost our second one.
Your second one.
So the boy's behind the gate, right? That's a gate. Sorry, guys, my eyes don't work. The little boy's in the yard, in his yard. Okay.
It's not the German Shepherd, and it's not that other dog. It's,
And then they got the
it's
black
Sugar.
ones, right?
Pride,
get over here.
So Teresa's dogs, that's our neighbor.
Okay.
One of her dogs died because of one of her friends killed it with chocolate.
Oh no!
And her name was Sugar. She was a white dog and just kind.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I wanted it. If I would have heard
But Lori drops chocolate on the floor and all kinds of things. Chocolate is poisonous to dogs.
want to come to her doorstep and just kill her.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that though. We want to.
This is a little boy,
Yeah.
can't be more than 10 years old, but she
He's 7. We find out he's 7.
doesn't even fucking know.
Crazy.
But it gets worse.
We want to be bigger and better. We just want to leave it to God. God will handle it. I promise.
I
know you've probably been sad.
Nah.
No? Well, that's good. You hang
You
tight,
want to
buddy.
see my punching speed?
Yeah, I want to see your punching speed. Oh shoot! Why are you messing with you, boy? Look at this. Whoa! Yo, why you...
She shows the child. She shows someone else's child.
messing with you?
I
Pride!
Wow.
Get over here! Yeah. I know. Look at her. Look, she coming though. She knows. She knows who's boss. High five, big guy. There you go.
was just gonna have.
I know. Come here, Pride.
Again, he's in his yard. This is insane. This is, and again, I don't know. People may feel differently. I feel like this is just so inappropriate. I don't know, man.
Smell. She'll probably smell your dogs.
They're in there. That's where my.
I know. I just heard one barking.
And it's not bad to have a little conversation. I don't know. I'm trying to just not be so judgmental, right? The little boy's in the yard, having a nice conversation about dogs. I don't know, but taking the boy out of his yard and having him walk you to your home, hell no.
All right, baby. Let me get her home. You have a good day, and I'll see you again. I promise.
You can come over anytime.
Oh, and you too. I'm over here at the corner by that bridge.
No. Why would you invite a little boy to come over to your house? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You too. This is not an adult you're speaking to. This is a 7-year-old child. His mother is not right there, unsupervised. His mom is not there. Telling this little boy, I live right there. You could come over anytime. What? Are you insane?
You come hang out anytime. I got girls, but hey, I don't know.
What
He has teenage girls, 15, 16 years old. He's 7.
house? What color is the house?
It's the blue one. Blue.
And he's asking what color is the house. Oh my gosh.
What's our color?
I hadn't seen this. I only saw what Sophie played, and she only played a few seconds. I hadn't seen this. Because I'm telling you, I saw Sophie play the parts from Mickey Mouse Fans channel, and I was livid. And I wanted to come see it, and I wanted to record you guys so you could see my real reaction. This is insane.
Yeah, it's a little darker blue though. Little darker. You'll hear me or see me because I got a big mouth, boy. Yeah, they know when Lori's around. Yeah, they know when I'm around, boy. No, damn. Okay, let them know. Okay.
I
All right.
scream like a girl.
Oh. Oh yeah, I scream like a girl too, baby. I'm telling you. Yeah.
No, that would be Karen like, but no.
No, he said that to Karen.
I don't know you. I know you're not a Karen, but
No, my name's Lori, but you can call me Karen. You call me Karen. Now you can call me Karen. I want you to call me Karen.
nah,
I'm changing it now. I'm going to the courthouse. Changing my name to Karen.
nah.
But look, she's neglecting me. She's just taking off. Look at her. Look at her. She's sniffing your yard. She smells your dogs. Look at her.
I would try getting on my shoes. Maybe I can walk her.
Huh? Well, maybe later we could do that if you want. Okay.
I just want to see your house.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay, baby.
I'll be coming from the front gate.
Okay, honey.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nowhere there did she say we have to talk to your mom first. Like, this is a 45-year-old woman with children. How would she feel if this was her child, one of her children? Well, okay. Let me rewind. How would a typical mom feel if this was their child, a 7-year-old child, that an adult is showing where you live? Oh, yeah, you could walk my dog and all this. It's highly inappropriate. Had it been had the genders been reversed, a 45-year-old man talking to a 7-year-old girl, there would have been outrage, right? I see no difference. I see, and again, don't misunderstand me. I'm not trying to say she has Pedialyte tendencies or any of that. It's still inappropriate. It's still inappropriate because I know people are like, oh, why you ran to that? I'm not running to that. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. Okay. And if it was a grown ass man with a 7-year-old girl, right, the optics of it would look gross. I don't care. I don't care that she's a female and that he's a little boy. There are predators that are women. You know how many predators use their women to lure children? Again, I'm not calling her a predator, okay? But I'm talking about in the grand scheme of things. So many men use their girlfriend or groomed another woman to lure their victims. A lot of kids and victims felt safe because there was a couple, because it was a man with a woman, and women were thought to be nurturing and motherly and safe. And so many women gained children and victims. Oh my God. It's just, I can't even put into words how terrifying that is.
He says, I just want to see your house. Oh, what a polite little boy. He'll be coming out front there, Pride. He's probably like 7 or 8, give or take. God, my head. Well, I don't see it. Oh. Yeah, you can see it from here. Oh, there he is. That big blue one right there. It kind of looks
Showing his house and everything.
not this one right here at the corner. That blue one. Yeah, that bright blue one.
So he went around and came out the front of his house.
I think I can. Is she done school?
She ain't gonna pull you. Well, is it okay? Does Mom know?
No. My mom's sleeping right now and my grandma's working. I don't want to bother them.
Okay, well, I'm just right here, but hurry up, okay? I'm gonna watch you when you come back. We're not far.
Wow. So she knew, right? She knew you shouldn't be leaving your house. You were in the yard, a fenced in yard at least. Came outside of his house. Okay. She knew. What are you doing, Lori? Asked. And then when he said no, she still, oh, okay. Well, hurry up. I'll watch you come back. Like, girl, no. Right then and no, none of this would have happened with me. But I'm saying, let's say I got this far in the conversation. I would say, okay, listen, I know you want to walk the dog, and that's very nice, but I have to talk to your mom first. Go back inside. As soon as he said, no, my mom doesn't know, my mom's asleep or whatever, go back in your house. It's not safe to be out here alone.
I want you waking Mommy up.
I don't want you to wake your mommy up. I don't want you to wake your mommy up because in the video she does later, the one she did, in a closed setting, she lies. She lies and said she told them to wake his mom up. You heard it. Just hear it again.
Kind of looks, not this one right here at the corner. That blue one. Yeah, that bright blue one.
I think I can. Is she done school?
She ain't gonna pull you. Well, is it okay? Does Mom know?
No. My mom's sleeping right now and my grandma's working. I don't want to bother them.
Okay, well, I'm just right here, but hurry up, okay? I'm gonna watch you when you come back. We're not far. I want you waking Mommy up.
Now, there's no way that she thinks that it's okay
Yes.
to take someone's kid down the road with her, and she doesn't know them, doesn't know their parents, and he hasn't told anyone where he's going. She thinks that's okay.
Exactly. He said my mom is asleep and my grandma's at work. He's unsupervised. In what universe is it okay to walk this little boy to your house? Like, girl, what are you doing, Lori?
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Look at that car. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, 3 wheels.
Ain't that cool?
And he's holding a leash, something she doesn't even do. The 7-year-old has enough sense to know the leash is meant to be held.
Well, thank you very much for walking her. I appreciate that, gentlemen.
Mind if I have
Oh!
Mind if I can have her for a couple days?
Oh, you want to have her for a couple days?
Yeah. She's gentle.
She is very gentle, ain't she?
But,
She
but our
is.
German Shepherd.
Again, showing that child, showing someone else's child on the internet, knowing that all her lives are recorded and reposted. But then she says that people that cover her dox her daughters. Never showing her daughters on my channel. Never. Would never. Would never.
Is half German Shepherd, half big dog.
Oh, so she might eat her.
No.
Oh. Well,
actually, they're both in there. They're both in
they're
the
gonna swallow her
house.
whole.
But my mom only put them for a reason in there.
Oh, okay,
Because
gotcha.
she needs to sleep.
Well, what
And
I
she's
can
not
do for
supposed
you.
to.
Oh, what I can do for you though is the owner, which is my daughter, my youngest. That's her dog. So I would have to communicate with her and say, hey, there's a gentleman that would like to watch your dogs for a couple days, and see what she says.
I think we have dog food. It's just
Oh, we
Why wouldn't she just say no? That's
Right.
not allowed.
got
Right,
if you
exactly.
need.
Hmm?
You are
I'll
such a
take a
gentleman.
package.
Oh, you'll take a packet. I love this boy. What's your name?
Cedric.
She asks him his name, which means she does not know him. Okay, these are important things. But she's gonna pretend like she knows him. She knows the mom. She knows the grandma. She doesn't. Again, when she first pulled up to him, she's probably seen him with the dog in the yard. That's as far as it goes. You don't even know this kid's name. I'm so worried about this kid. He doesn't seem to understand that strangers are so dangerous. Stranger danger is a real thing. Okay. And maybe he's seen her, but he doesn't know her, and it's extremely dangerous.
Cedric.
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 It
Ooh,
starts with a C and ends
that's a
with a
nice
C.
name. Okay. So there should be no problem where nobody can see you. All eyes on you, right? Because there's a lot of C's in there, so they all see you clearly.
You what? Huh? Huh?
What in the fuck?
Seriously.
No,
you-
nobody better say they can't see you. There's a lot of C's.
Like, girl, what are you talking about? They can't see you. Nobody can say they can't see you. There's a lot of like, oh my god.
there. I know.
He has the mind of a 7-year-old. Like, seriously.
All right. Isn't he a little cutie?
Shows him
Go ahead. We got
yet
the
again. Shows him yet again, and everybody in her life is like, oh, he's so cute. You weirdos. Nobody's like, hey, Lori, like, why are you walking that kid out away from his yard and his house? What are you doing? Why are you showing someone's child on the internet? No.
Now she'd feel real stupid if the police rolled up on her ass and said, "Excuse me, ma'am, where are you going with that kid?"
Mm-hmm.
Are you live?
I'm live. Want to know where? On TikTok.
Dang.
Sorry, he's dog sitting.
What's your name for TikTok?
Oh.
I'm gonna try getting TikTok.
Oh, baby. Let me tell you something. Do not do TikTok. Oh.
I'm fine.
Oh no, baby. Listen. Let me
I've
tell you
done
something.
social media.
They're bullies. They're mean. They're vile. They don't care. They lie. Oh, it's awful.
Why would she tell a child that? Why would she tell a child that?
Awful. I pray that you do not get on TikTok.
Send
Please.
it to me. I hope of all God. Hope of all God.
She is again showing this child.
You're so cute.
Now this has to be the fifth or sixth time she's put this kid on the camera. Does not know his parents. Doesn't even know him.
Yep.
Okay.
And thank you, Mickey Mouse, for blurring out that child. Thank you so much, Mama. Seriously. She didn't blur that child out. Mickey Mouse fan blurred that child's image.
You.
I do.
No,
I go to that church right across my house.
You do?
Yeah.
I might have to go to that church. We've been looking for a church to go to. Oh, Leia spotted
That
you.
is nice. That's
It
nice.
is?
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
my
nice.
girls
You
might
can
like it
join
too.
you can join their family for free.
This is so insane to me that she is walking this child over to her house. A 7-year-old child she does not know. She doesn't know the mom. Oh my God, if that was my kid. If that was...
Oh, I can be their family for free?
Which is the church's family.
Yeah.
Where they go on Sundays.
Where they go on Sundays. Okay.
Yeah, that's when the family comes up.
And the kid is really sweet and innocent and so scary that he.
That's when the family comes together is on Sundays.
Yes.
But every
which is
day is
Jesus,
with God, right?
Which is Jesus.
Yes, good job. Jesus is all of ours, and he watches everything. She's hyper. She's rambunctious. She will. Woo-hoo, she won't bite. Just don't think she'll bite. She won't.
This is the part I saw on Sophie's. I saw the part where she was talking to the kid walking until, watch, little boy enters the threshold of her house. The little boy didn't even understand how dangerous that was to enter the threshold. All she had to do was close the door on him. Oh my God. I mean, I'm not, guys, don't misunderstand. I'm using hypothetical situations. I don't think Lori's a serial killer or any of that shit. What I'm saying is that.
Oh, hold on, I gotta unlock her. You can take her, unleash her. You can take the thing off. She won't go nowhere.
Okay.
All right. She just wants to say, I know. Yeah, she's a puppy, literally puppy.
Well, I can
Come
have
on.
this one.
Oh, you can have that one too, huh?
Yeah.
You want them all?
No, you can leave that one. I may want that one.
You want the little puppy now?
Yeah.
Told you she hyper. Look, they went up. All right, honey.
Do you remember from the gay flag, which is as the rainbow?
The game. Yeah, those are my daughters. I use them to block the sun in. Don't tell them though, because then I get in trouble. Mom, why did you have to use my stuff? Well, didn't I buy it?
How would he tell her daughters? He doesn't even know her daughters. What is she talking about? She said, don't tell them because then I get in trouble. Mom, you're not supposed to use my stuff. You don't even know the little boy. The little boy does not know you. Is it, nobody else finds that extremely weird? Weird is an understatement. Don't tell them. So you're inadvertently telling a kid to keep a secret. You have to, guys, listen, just go with me here, okay? She doesn't know this child. This child doesn't know her, right? She's in essence saying, don't tell them. Again, she doesn't understand the implications of that because that's what bad people tell kids. You can't tell anybody that you were here, even though she was saying about the flag, right? Don't tell my daughters. That terminology is so effed up, just on so many levels. Again, I'm not jumping to that's what she's doing, but I'm saying it's when you say these things to a child, you're planting a seed in that child's head. Well, she told me, to keep a secret, and it was nothing really. So if somebody else tells me you can't tell, kids will be more susceptible to keep them secrets. Like, Lori, you're dead ass wrong for this. Dead ass wrong for this. Kids are so impressionable.
I just need to block the sun out. We will come back over later if you are home, hon, okay?
I am.
All right.
I always am.
You always are, and I always am too, so hey.
I'm wondering how I was taking out my
And
window.
let that little boy cross the street and walk back by himself. She put the dogs in. I mean, she went this far. Might as well walk the boy safely back to his door. You have a 7-year-old kid chaperone you, a grown-ass woman, home, and then to walk back across the street by himself.
And those because our German Shepherd tried to run away.
Ooh. These two over here, they got German.
I don't know if his mom allows him to cross the street. Like,
Shepherds. One's black, one's brown. They are beautiful,
I'm so
beautiful,
pissed off.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm so
you
real
should have
pretty.
seen mine. Well, it's my actual mom's, but
Do you know what they call freckles? Angel kisses.
yeah.
So you got a lot of angel kisses. You got some pretty eyes.
Jesus loves me.
Isn't it funny how she's always telling everyone they have pretty eyes? Now she's telling a little kid that's under 10.
yeah, that's
He
weird,
does love
man.
you, buddy. He loves you lots.
It's weird. You have pretty eyes. That's just weird, man. Like,
You have blue eyes also.
I do.
I do
Are they
have blue
pretty?
eyes.
You do got pretty blue eyes. All right, baby. Head back over there so mommy don't worry. I'll come see you later, okay?
mommy
All right.
doesn't even know he's gone. You fucking weirdo.
Thank you, honey. Have a good day. I'll see you later.
Look, she said she was gonna watch him go back home. She's not watching him go back home.
That just melts my heart.
He didn't see. I'm gonna watch you. Make sure you get back safely. Not saying any of this is okay. None of this is okay. But I'm saying, right? Oh, I'll make sure you get back safely. No, the hell she didn't. It takes a second. A second.
Oh, shit. That's why. No. Okay. Oh, that was so nice to him. Oh, he really was. He really was. He really was. Now he wants to take Leia. So I guess I don't need to ask the youngest about pride now. Leia. I don't know.
What is with these facial oh my god, I can't.
Ooh, okay. All right. That's what they say. Oh my gosh. Hey, everything's okay, I promise. It will be. It's gonna be. Watch out, baby girl. Yeah, did Cedric walk you? Yeah, everybody sees him. Yes, there should be no problems.
That's she's fucking disgusting. So this is higher ups came to look into the incident with the boy. So this is one she did behind the private thing. Okay, let me make sure. Oh shit, what did I do? Sorry guys, hold on. Let me remove this. Sorry guys, I'm learning. I'm learning. Sorry. Oh my god, this is fucking crazy. I can't believe it. Okay, guys, this StreamYard is weird. All right. So let me make sure you can see. Let me add it to my screen. All right, there we go. No. All right, guys, here we go.
Hey guys, good morning. Happy hump day. So, like clockwork, like always, Lori went live to 2:30.
And I will be linking these videos and of course both of Mickey Mouse channels, Mickey Mouse fans channels, because that one I didn't find on one channel, which is smart, right? Spread them out. So I'll be linking both her channels and both these videos in the description so you can watch them in full. Okay.
This morning. And for those of you who don't know, Lori went private, but it won't last long. I think she had 4 people in her live, and 1 or 2 of them were trolls. So
that's pretty funny.
There's that part.
Pipe the fuck down. You damn hooligans. Pipe the fuck down out there. I think this is. I just need to get a cup. Oh, such beautiful girls. Oh my goodness. So, a worker gave me 2 harnesses for Leia. Oh my goodness, she saved the fucking day. Leia can't even try to pull me now if she wanted to. Nope, she sure can't.
Horses don't make a difference. If a dog's gonna pull you, they're gonna pull you. Sophie said that too. My Stormy, my son has a harness for Stormy, and he has a leash that you train them with. There's a leash that you train dogs with when they pull you. And so he had me using that leash because it doesn't choke her, but it tightens when she's pulling, and you just pull it a little bit and she knows to stop. So those leashes are good to train dogs not to pull. The harness that she's gonna pull you, Sophie said it. People that had sled dogs used harnesses because it was easier for them to pull the sleds with the harness. So I don't know what she thinks, that a harness is gonna stop the dog from pulling you. No, it's better for her because you won't be pulling on her neck, to try to stop her, but she's still gonna pull you, dumbass.
Oh god, she saved the fucking day. Yep, she cannot pull me now.
She is the leader of the Clueless Brigade. I swear to God.
Hold on, I need a fucking cigarette. Hold on. Shoot. What's going on downstairs here? So what we're gonna do here? Well, see.
Commercial. She she just talks so much shit.
His grandmother. I know his mom.
No, you don't, Rich.
Anyway,
you
so
don't know his mother and his
So to the ones that wanted to call in because of this little boy that I know, right? Good thing he's so smart and such a little. Well, see, I know his parents. His grandmother. I know his mom.
No, you do not. Guys, I just played the video. She does not know them. She does not know them at all. Okay, didn't know the little boy's name, which is a good thing. She does not know them. She's a liar.
So anyway, so me.
No, you don't. Because if you knew his grandmother or his mother, he would have known you.
And some people went over there yesterday.
Thank you. Good point, Mickey Mouse. Had she known the parents, the grandma, the mother, the boy would have known her. It was the first time interaction. You could tell by it. Like, stop lying, Lori. You didn't know them, and even if you knew them, it doesn't make a difference. You didn't though. You're a liar. You still didn't have permission. His mom was asleep. He was unsupervised, and you let this little boy walk you all the way to your house and back, unsupervised. You didn't warn him of the dangers of going with strangers, of leaving the safety of his yard. Even in a yard, something can happen, right? But he went from his encased yard into the house and out the front door and walked with her. Any adult would have said, don't do that. Go back inside where it's safe. Your mom is asleep. That means she's unaware that you're even out here. There's no way for her to find out if something, God forbid, happens to you. That's what a mother would do. That's what a mother would do. I have sons that is my worst fear ever. Thank God my sons are grown and I still worry about them. I have my sons' locations. They have my location. Like, I play no games. My sons go out. I check their location every so often, make sure, that they're good.
And I told this worker of mine, I said, come on, baby, I'm going to bring you right to you motherfuckers would think that's sick. Yeah, only you fuckers would think that's sick. But yeah, they live right there.
No, not only us effers would think that's sick. What you did was inappropriate. What you did was inappropriate and dangerous because you just opened this boy up to think that it's okay. That it's okay to go with anybody who has a dog. Again, predators use puppies. Yeah, they use puppies to lure kids. They have a lost cat, right? They have a little puppy. Oh, and I have this little puppy. You want to come see the puppy? Oh, I have my cat is missing. You want to help me come look for my cat? Predators use animals. So now this little boy thinks that anybody with a dog is safe to come and talk to them and walk them to their house with their dog, Lori. That's the point. And she has no common sense. She's so ignorant and stupid and uneducated and simple minded and inappropriate. Everything, every aspect of Lori's life is inappropriate. So she doesn't even see this as wrong. She doesn't get the point. She doesn't get why people were outraged watching that. She just put that boy in the line of fire thinking that it's okay because, okay, this one time I went with this stranger and nothing happened to me. So you open this boy up to trust other people and put himself in dangerous situations. Hopefully his mother and his grandmother nipped that shit in the butt and said, listen, you cannot go with strangers. You cannot do that. He's trusting. And instead of you being an adult and saying, listen, you can't trust people. Stay in your house. Go in your house. Your mom's sleeping. You did the complete opposite. You opened this boy up to have, God forbid, something terrible happen to him because he trusts, now he thinks that it's okay to go with strangers as long as they have a dog.
So anyway, oh, you should have heard what the mother said. Boy, I'm so sorry. Don't you be sorry, baby.
She's so sorry. Listen, I don't believe that. I don't believe that the mother probably ripped her a new asshole. If the mother had seen the video again, Lori probably was on her knees lying, all the things, right? Oh, your little boy was out, so I made sure he got home safe. We already know how Lori's a liar, a pathological liar. Had the mother and the grandmother not seen the video, now I hope if it was sent to the higher ups, right? I hope it was sent to the authorities. They saw the video in full and saw exactly what happened. And the mom needs to see the video to see that what Lori said happened is the opposite. Lori's a liar. She's a known liar. You think that she's going to be like, I'm sorry to the mom? She probably lied. Oh, I made sure your son went back inside. That's not what happened. The video's on the internet. Again, you put this woman's child on the internet without her permission, without her knowledge, showed his face numerous times, showed the house where he lives, right? Other predators now know, if they know in close proximity where you live, they saw the house this boy lives in, they saw how trusting this boy is. Like she doesn't get it, y'all. She doesn't get it.
Would you be sorry? How could anybody? I don't know, but they did. But yeah. So anyway.
Any mom would have been thankful that somebody saw that and called the authorities, because I would have. That would have been my son, and somebody called the authorities and the authorities came to my house. I would have been thankful to the stranger that has enough sense to know that this is inappropriate. Should have never been done. I would have been thankful to them. I wouldn't have been mad. Oh, I can't believe people called the authorities. Miss, the mother could have got in trouble, actually. The mother could have got in trouble. Yeah, so I would be even more pissed at Lori.
Yeah, at 7 years old, pretty good. Very honest with his mother.
Good, I'm glad he's honest with his mother. I know you weren't honest with the mother. Hold on, guys, I'm turning off my camera so I could do my son's hair. I know she wasn't honest with the mother. She's a fucking liar. Lori, oh my God. She's such a fucking liar, man. Let me play this while I do my son's hair.
Literally told him everything. Literally did. He said, yeah, Ma, I walked out the back and I walked out the front because I wanted to walk the dog home. Yeah. Good thing for honesty, boy. Good thing. He also told her how I said no TikTok. He said it all.
Do you hear how her voice has changed? The way she's talking has changed.
Yep.
You can always tell when Lori's full of shit.
Yep.
But let me inform you, Lori, I don't think that anyone came to your house without seeing the video.
Yep.
So they already knew what happened
Yep.
before you or the boy told it.
That's right.
Smart boy. I also said to his mom, I said, man,
That's my boy.
I said, I did tell him to wake you up.
No, she did not.
No,
she
and if
did
that's
not.
what you told them, and they had already seen the video, I'm sure they know you're full of shit, because what you said was something to the effect of, are you going to tell your mom, or are you going to tell someone? And he said, my grandma's at work and my mom's asleep and I don't want to wake her.
She said, oh, does your mom know? Does your mom know? And he said, no, my mom's asleep and my grandma's at work. And she said, okay, well, you know what? We'll be fast. We'll be quick. And it's right there. And I'll make sure that you get back safely because I don't want you to wake your mom up. I don't want you to wake your mom up, is what Lori said. You liar, Lori.
That was what it was said.
But he was not trying to. Not trying to at all.
He was not trying to. What? He said, oh, my mom's asleep. I don't want to bother her. And again, you're the adult. And you said, I don't want you to wake your mom up, you fucking weirdo.
She says, she started smiling. She says, yeah.
When you write, your tone influences how readers respond. With Grammarly, just highlight your text and type how you want to sound. Get your message right every time. Download it for free at Grammarly.com.
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. I'm almost done. Sorry.
We need to decide who'll present the final cup for the local hero. I thought I would ask Lady Mary Talbot.
Definitely not. She's a divorcee and a figure of scandal. I should think her very presence at the show would make most decent women feel uneasy.
Decent women are tougher than you
Sorry,
think.
guys.
Marriages
Sorry.
fail in the best society.
My baby has long hair, and Mama does his hair. That's my baby. Always be my babies. I don't care. 20 years old, 30 years old, 31 years old, they are still my babies. Okay. He just likes me to do his ponytail because he has super long hair, like down to his waist. And he likes me to do it tight for work. So anyway, okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Let's go back. Sorry.
Grandmother wanted to go hood on somebody really quick. She really did.
On you, Lori, on you. Wanted to go hood on Lori. The only person that deserved to have somebody go hood on someone is you, Lori. You were dead ass in the wrong. You were dead ass in the wrong. And I'm glad that somebody, again, I don't tell real life, right? I don't tell people to go real life over the internet. This is a child. This is a child that Lori has now made him think that it is okay to go with strangers. That's what she did. She made this kid think that it's okay to go with strangers.
Yeah, it was probably you.
Yes. Yes.
She said, no way, Lori. Yes, fucking way they did. Yeah, they sure did. That's fucking TikTok for you.
She doesn't understand. Like, she's lying. Because I can't see any mom or grandma being mad at somebody seeing that video and being worried for that child and calling. Being mad at the person that saw that video and thought it was wrong, and not being mad at Lori, who allowed that boy to walk out that house while his grandmother again was at work, his mother was sleeping, and walk all the way to his house and back by himself. Have a full conversation, be shown on the internet. Multiple times she showed that little boy. Okay, again, showed his house. So if the grandmother and the mother weren't upset at Lori's because they didn't see the video and they were told by Lori complete lies. Complete lies.
Yeah, so we seen him yesterday, didn't we? Again, yeah. Again, yeah. I know.
She sees nothing wrong with what she did. She's incapable of seeing how wrong it was what she did. Puppy, there's a burrito that you want to take it, the breakfast burrito from McDonald's. You don't want to take it to eat it on the way to work? Okay. I love you. Have a good day at work, puppy. I love you.
But yeah, that's what happened. Anyway. So then after, we all talked and stuff, he walked the dog home again. And his mom watched. And then she said, "This is crazy." She said, "This is crazy."
If Lori truly believes this, if this really happened, why did she do this? Why did she go private to do and say this? Right? Wouldn't Lori want everyone to know and hear? This is how you know she's full of crap. Lori would want everyone to know and hear. If had this truly happened, had this conversation with the mom and grandma happened where they were outraged that whoever dared to call worried about their child and Lori did no wrong, wouldn't Lori be gloating and want everyone to see it and hear it? She knows, okay, she's thinking that by going private, it will avoid this video getting back to the mother and grandmother, who probably said the opposite to Lori. Okay, probably said the opposite and probably were very upset. And Lori fed them lies or whatever she did. Because again, Lori is incapable of telling the truth. Lori's incapable of saying, yeah, that was a bad call, bad judgment call. I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking, right? None of that. She's incapable of saying any of that because she doesn't see that what she did was wrong. She's dangerous. Lori's dangerous. Okay. She doesn't think like a typical adult. She doesn't think like a mother. She doesn't have a maternal instinct. And I'm not saying that to be cruel or malicious. That's how I truly feel. That's my opinion. She lacks maternal instinct. She lacks that mama bear instinct that moms have. Because any mom would have seen that little boy and would have never thought it was okay to have him exit his house when he told you his mom was asleep, his grandma, so he's unsupervised, to come to your house. That whole scenario would have been like outrageous to a mom that has maternal instincts because you always think about your children in that kind of situation and how you would feel if that were your child.
Behavior, gross behavior.
What you did was the grossest behavior, Lori. What you did is the grossest behavior. And then you're saying this while you have your account private, this live private. Why? Again, why, Lori? Why do you have it private? Because you know you're full of shit. You know you're full of shit.
But anyway.
But anyways, always when she's lying. Guys, her anyway is when she's lying. She has tells. Lori has tells.
A problem. It wasn't even a fucking problem at all. Not one bit was it. At all. Not one bit.
It was a huge problem. It was a huge problem. You put that child in danger by having that child think that it's okay to talk to strangers. That's what you did, Lori. And again, hopefully his grandmother and his mother nipped that shit in the butt. Hey, we don't do this. I don't care. They have a dog, a cat, a lizard, a fucking squirrel. You don't go with strangers. You don't know them. You don't leave your backyard.
It was a problem.
You ever leave without notifying your parents? Ever. Ever.
I didn't hesitate to bring whoever I needed to over there, and I did.
Well, I'm sure you probably didn't have a fucking choice.
They said to me, Lori, we clearly know this is just fucking haterades.
What? No, no authorities would say that either. No authorities would see that and see it as haterade. Let me tell you something. Police, their instinct is usually on point. Well, a good policeman, okay? A good policeman, they can read between bullshit. They can read between bullshit. All they have to do is see that video, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That video is cut and dry. That little boy, she didn't know him. He had to introduce himself to her. All the things, they don't know each other. They don't know each other. And she had that little boy come outside and allowed him to come outside and walk her to her house. He even entered the threshold of her house. A 7-year-old kid that she doesn't know. There's no police officer that would have seen that video, gotten that call, and went to Lori and said, you know what, you're just so famous on TikTok. It's just the haters. They just hate your success. They hate how much of a great mother you are. They hate that you're doing things, great things in life. They would have reprimanded the shit out of you. A police officer that's doing his job would have reprimanded you and said, yo, what do you can't do that. You cannot do that.
But anyway,
she lives in the state of the Lulu, in the land of the Lulu, on the Lulu Island. Yeah, that's where she lives. That's where she lives. Okay? And she believes her own lies. Like, she's such a liar. She lies about everything that she can cry on cue now with her lies. We've seen it. We've seen it many times where she breaks down crying over scenarios and situations that never really happened. That's psychopathy, sociopathy. She's a sociopath, psychopath. Can do that. Cry on cue over situations that they created in their head and believed it enough to tell somebody else. You made up a whole scenario in your head and you believed it enough to tell somebody else. Girl.
did what we had to do because people like to call higher up to higher up to higher up. Well, you know what? We got to.
Bitch, you are the cop caller of all times, girl. You are the cop caller, not the shot caller, bitch. You are. This is you. All day, Lori. You fucking cop calling bitch. Somebody who notified the higher ups saw how disturbing that interaction was with that child, and that if no one had notified the parents to tell that little boy it's not safe to go with strangers, it could have happened again. He would have seen someone else with the dog, someone that isn't a good person. Let's leave it at that. That's the danger, Lori. Not that you necessarily were going to harm that child in that way, but that now that little boy thinks it's safe to go with strangers. They have a dog. You know, I can talk to them. And there are very dangerous people out there that look normal. Ted Bundy was a handsome guy, right? The other guy that was on the freaking dating show, Average Joes, dangerous sociopaths. You made that little boy think that it was okay to now go with strangers. That's why somebody felt the need to let the higher ups know so that somebody could notify his parents so that they could tell this little boy it's not safe to go with strangers. She still doesn't get it. Guys, she still doesn't get it though.
Cover their asses too, you know, because shit happening over here. Yeah, motherfuckers try too hard, way too hard. It's okay.
Again, I keep saying, we know what happened to Lori's daughters in Florida, right? And what Lori tried to do afterwards, sending her child back into the bedroom with this predator that had harmed her daughters to see if he would do it again. Again, that's not what a mother would do. A mother, that dude wouldn't have even made it to the police. And that's on God. I would have went to jail happily for my sons. And again, I'm not gangster, but I'm a mom. Had I known someone harmed my children, thank God my sons have never gone through that. I have, okay? Um, that man, if he would have been in my house, the cops would have been the least of his worries, and that's on God. Okay. But you sent your child back in to see if he would do it again to try to get evidence. Putting your kids in harm's way for what? Like, girl,
It didn't affect nothing here, though. I do promise you that. I promise you.
it did affect something because now the little boy's guardian, grandmother, mom were made aware that the little boy is too trusting, and hopefully they had a talk with him, letting him know that it's unsafe. So it did affect something, and that was the point. To safeguard the little boy, to safeguard the little boy, Lori. That's the point. That anybody with eyes saw that situation and saw how wrong it was, how gross it was, how inappropriate it was, and wanted to safeguard that child. And that's what anybody with any morals and, again, common sense would have done, Lori.
You didn't affect nothing here. You really didn't.
This is why she's doing this on a private, right? On a private live. Because you didn't affect nothing. The parents were standing behind me. The parents were mad at everybody else. That's why she's saying all of this in a private live. Again, I've watched Lori for a very long time. Okay? She would have been, had it really happened the way she's saying it, she would have been eager to go and tell everybody on TikTok, haha, the mom is good, they're mad at y'all. She wouldn't have done this in a private live. She wouldn't have. She wouldn't have.
But I'm really glad he was honest with his mom and everybody. I really am. I'm sorry. I gotta keep this going.
I'm glad he was.
Love
I'm
slots.
glad he was honest with his mom too, and him being honest with his mom shows that, again, you were dead ass wrong. You were the adult. He is 7.
Too dumb to realize that whoever reported it more than likely probably told the police that, or the CPS, whoever, that there was a video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm sure they probably watched
And she's saying the higher ups, but they most likely contacted the police. And then the police contact CPS, right? Because they would have had to contact the police. How would they have known where the little boy lives and all of that? They would have had to contact the local authorities in her area, and the police are more familiar with the area and all of that stuff. And the police would have notified CPS, or if they notified CPS. But in my opinion, the police were notified. The police were notified, not CPS or worker. Like these people like Gabby and Lori that are so unintelligent, their lies are going to show you the scope of their intelligence, right? Because they don't have the intelligence to make these grandiose lies that make sense. Because they do make these grandiose lies. They make these outlandish lies, but their lies don't make sense because they lack common sense and they lack intelligence. So their lies are little tonteria lies that anybody with intelligence is like, what? That's not how that works.
video before they went, just to get an idea to see, is there even a need to go and investigate this? And also to see what happened. That way they would know if she was lying when they went and talked to her. But I guess she doesn't realize that.
Said the person, she says no abortion. She probably goes, yes, ma'am. And then, but yeah, but it turned out to be a pretty good time, to be honest. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know how anyone could laugh at that and think that that's something to be proud of. I would have been mortified if I was Lord. That wouldn't have happened, guys. That wouldn't have happened. Okay, trust me. No. It feels weird me even putting myself in the position to be in a situation like that because, again, that would never happen. Okay, because I have common sense. I have common sense. Okay, even if I wasn't a mother, I would still have common sense and know that it's inappropriate for me in my 40s to be talking to strange little kids that I don't know, that I don't see in distress. There are body cams of kids that are found wandering by themselves in distress, crying, calling mom. Strangers thankfully come and hey and call the police. That kind of situation, I could see myself, hey, are you okay? Come here, wandering by themselves or whatever. The little boy's in his yard. Maybe if he says hello to me, hey, I like your dog. Hello, I would have kept it moving. Not to have a whole conversation and see the boy coming out of his house from the safety of his yard and have him walk me home. In no universe would that happen. And she doesn't get it. And I keep saying the same things because she doesn't get it. She doesn't get the harm that she could have caused that child. Because again, she set a precedent with this kid thinking that it's okay. It's okay. Nothing happened that one time with that lady. So he sees another person with a dog and is going to think they're going to be just like them. And I'm going to talk to them and walk with their dog and all these things. That's how kids ended up on milk cartons, right? There's no milk cartons anymore, but you know what I'm saying. Trying to be careful my words, YouTube. You know what I mean?
They straight called, and they called the higher up, Lori. I said, get the fuck out of here. I said, come on, let's go. Let's motherfucking go. Let's go. And we went over there, everybody was home and awake. It was perfect fucking timing. It's like,
Probably had no choice. They called the higher ups. Girl, she's acting like they came and they told her, Lori, these people, these haters called on you, girl. I can't believe they called on you. Can you believe that, Lori? They don't know who Lori Jones is. Like they went over there for a social call. Like, girl, they must have went over there to question your ass. Like, hey, what the hell? You would probably shit in bricks, girl. You act big and tough, girl. You are a cop calling coward, Lori. You're a cop calling coward. Not only do you just call cops, because I don't live by the court of the streets, okay? So don't misunderstand me. Regular citizens and regular people that call the police when they're in danger or somebody crosses their safety boundary. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody like Lori that tells people to pull up, demands that people pull up. What you fucking looking at? Sees people in the street, all these things. I need to fight. She said that like last week. I need to fight. Girl, who you fighting with your 3 teeth in your mouth that are holding on for dear life, girl? Somebody hits you in your mouth, them teeth are gone, girl. Shut your ass up, girl. Shut your ass up. That's like me saying, oh, I need to go do some UFC. Oh, I need to get back in the UFC ring. No, it's inconceivable. Shut your stupid ass up. And then you call the cops and you lie on people. You lie on people. It's not even like you're in fear of your life, really. You're paranoid and shit. You're the kind of cop calling coward that acts big and bad, and then cowards looking out the window when you see cars rolling by. Like nobody has the right to drive by your street, girl. You went and filed police reports falsely on people, or tried to, on people lying, which is a crime in itself. Filing false reports is a crime in itself. So the only crime that was committed by anybody was on Lori. She's a cop calling coward. Somebody saw that video and thought, oh my God, this is dangerous. It was warranted. Again, in my opinion, calling the authorities was warranted after watching that video with Lori interacting with that little boy. Again, not so Lori could be sent to jail forever, so that those parents can be notified and tell that little boy that it is safe, it is unsafe to go with a stranger. I keep saying the same point, and she doesn't get it. And she thinks that she's proven a point here, and she's, oh, everybody's big mad. Bitch, we don't care that you're not in jail right now. You keep showing the piece of shit that you are, the utter trash you are, okay? The non-mother you are. Yeah, the non-mother you are. There's no way a mother would do that and think that it's okay and then come back on and try to justify that shit.
5 p.m. Yeah, that's right there. But anyway, then my daughter hears about it, and she's like, whoa, what is wrong with these people?
And then my daughter heard. How? Oh, because you involved one of your teenage daughters. And again, sadly, the girls only know what they've been shown. Like I said, when I was a kid, until I was 11 years old and went to live with my dad and my stepmom, and it was a shock to my system that everything I thought was normal was actually abnormal. My way of life was abnormal. Living with no lights in an apartment was abnormal. Going to school with no clothes on, no coat, having no coat in the winter was abnormal. Gloves, scarf, a hat, what are those? I didn't even have a coat. So when I went to live with my parents, and I went from living in a house that the kitchen was an empty room, the refrigerator might as well have been a damn bookshelf. There was nothing in the refrigerator. Food, what was that? And went to live where my parents changed their whole lives for us, rearranged their whole house, gave me the master bedroom, turned the dining room into the living room into their bedroom, all of that so that I could be afforded my own space. Never knew what it was to be hungry again, never knew what it was to want again. So, and being taught to lie, manipulate, keep secrets, I had to unlearn all of that. So her girls are so used to the dysfunction that when they don't know how to distinguish that what she did is abnormal and wrong, that it's not normal for a 45-year-old stranger to have a 7-year-old child, a stranger, escort you home and have a conversation and have him on a live, show somebody else's child on a live multiple times. Her daughters, sadly, are so used to the dysfunction that that's normal to them. And hopefully, since they've been removed from her, they will start to see that that is not normal, that that is, in fact, abnormal. That is not how you behave. That is not how you live. And I pray for those girls that that's what they figure out. Because I'm telling you, it was a shock to my system to figure out, oh, you don't lie to everybody. You don't, keep secrets. All of the things my mother taught us opposite values. She did. She did. My mother was an addict. She taught us opposite values. You never tell the truth. What happens in this house stays in this house, no matter how terrible it was. And she doesn't get it. Involving her teenage kids in bullshit like this all the time. Because Lori is morally stunted, emotionally stunted, all of that. Mentally stunted. She has the maturity level of one of her teenage kids. She does. And that's sad. Because, oh God.
I don't fucking know. Who cares? Who cares?
How would her daughter have heard about it
Because she told her.
if she didn't tell him? There's no way
Nope.
for her daughter to have found out about it. No. I mean, does she think we're as dumb as she looks?
Yes.
She said, "Mommy loves lying." Yeah, I know. Okay. Just know, Mom, I'll take them anywhere they need to go. I do nothing wrong. So this just shows that there's false accusations being made.
They weren't false accusations. They were not false accusations. Again, I will link the videos in its entirety. You can go and watch it slowly and see that nothing was clipped, snipped, edited, added, none of that. Fabricated, falsified. Okay? What is shown is exactly what happened. Lori was inappropriate with a 7-year-old kid by having him leave his home and escort her to her house, having him speak to a stranger, an adult, having him think that it's safe to talk to strangers as long as they have dogs, all of that. And then lie about it afterwards, which tells me she knows it's dead wrong now, right? She knew, she just doesn't care. Because if you really felt like you did nothing wrong, you wouldn't need to lie and say, I told him to wake his mother up when the proof is there in video form. That is the best kind of proof. That is the best kind of proof. Video form. It's not even a still shot. It's video. So you get to play the entire thing. I'm telling you, I am so into body cams. And that's when they have videos, the cops want to see the whole thing. Like they'll show them a minute of the video. They're like, no, can I watch? Can I hold it? Can I watch the entire video? And the police will watch the whole video and get full context. Lori, it's on video from start to finish, when you walk past his house and he's in the yard, to all the way till you go to your house and go upstairs, girl. What are you talking about? That wasn't false accusations. Now, if somebody said, oh, she was with the 7-year-old and you had just walked by and kept and said hello and kept walking and went home, and they call the cops, oh, she had this 7-year-old walking, that would be a false accusation. It was, nothing was false about what they said. And there's video proof to back it up. Lori, you're just a pathological liar. You're a dangerous person who doesn't know that it's inappropriate to interact with strange little children and have them leave the safety of their yard and come escort you home. Again, she doesn't get that she opened this kid up for future harm.
It just helps certain things. That's all that is. That means I'm going to continue doing what I do.
Again, there's really not wiggle room to make a false allegation when there's a video that they can watch. I mean, what can you say that's false?
Thank you.
There.
Amen, Mickey Mouse. Thank you.
When they can see on the video clearly everything that happened.
Yep.
But again, Lori's talking shit on a private account that only a handful of people can pay attention to and hear her lies. Right.
And if it was the truth, again, anybody who's been watching Lori for any length of time would know she would have wanted everyone to see it. She would have wanted everyone to see it had it been the truth. Had the mom and grandma been on her side, had they been outraged that somebody dare call, worried about her child, had the police thought this was just a bunch of haters, Lori would have came on doing her nasty stank dances, gloating. She did this privately because she knows she's full of shit.
So, there's that.
Anyway, I don't know if there's any much more I need to play. I just really wanted to show you guys that. Like, she's just going to keep lying, in regular, in regular Lori fashion. She's just going to continue to lie. I'm going to play a few more seconds and see if she, if anything worth watching. But again, I will link the videos in its entirety. You can go watch it. I just wanted to talk about this whole situation because I was disgusted by it. Again, I've made a decision. I'm not going to be covering Lori on a regular basis. I do watch the replay channels. But I become too angry and I become ugly. I call her all kinds of bitches all the time. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do it because it did become personal. And I think it's important. The important things I will talk about. This is extremely important. This is a child. This is a child that now could have been opened up to all kinds of danger because they think this is safe. Me just nitpicking, when I make videos with her doing her makeup and I'm joking and being shady and snarky and all of that. This is not that. This is important. This is important. This is serious, in my opinion.
No, Boys Jones ain't motherfucking doing nothing wrong. Yeah.
She does everything wrong. Like, everything you can think of, she's done wrong. Everything. There's too many to count.
So, and they see, so you know what? I really got to do much because they see this shit on YouTube.
They see on YouTube, yes. Thank God for YouTube. Thank God for the replay channels. Thank God. Because Lori was getting away with it, saying, oh, they're lying. It's in video form. Again, that's the best kind of evidence. You hear it, you see it for yourselves. Okay, it's not even screenshots. It's not even still shots. It's, you hear it in real time. You see it in real time. That's the best kind of evidence.
Oh boy. Anyway, that shit turned out. I don't know what y'all thought you were gonna do.
She's such a liar. Again, for the 100th time, Lori would have done this publicly. Her scared, cowardly, lying ass did this on a private live because she knows she's full of shit and she was probably scared to death. She was probably given the riot act by them cops. Like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, girl? And the mom and grandma probably wanted to beat the brakes off of her. And she's lucky because had they seen the video, they probably would have beaten the brakes off of her. Can still happen, Lori.
But you didn't do much.
Oh, yes, they did. They did a whole hell of a lot. They showed that you continue to be a vile piece of shit, and that anybody that lives in your area needs to warn their kids about you. And again, I'm not saying that she's a Pedialyte. Okay, gotta be careful. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? It's not a pedophile. You know, I don't know about that, right? She likes to, mess with her cousin in addiction and all of that. Inappropriate, okay? And he was young, much younger than her, okay? He was a kid, but that's a whole other topic for another day, okay? But she's a piece of shit who doesn't know that she just put that kid in danger. A 7-year-old kid. A 7-year-old kid. That is a baby. That is a baby. 7.
Well, if not much was done, what are you ranting about? If there was no problems, no issues, the mom wasn't upset, the police wasn't upset, CPS wasn't upset, why are you going on and on about it?
Yep.
Right? There was no issue. Why keep talking about it?
Yeah, what are you doing? No.
Why are you doing it private? Why are you doing it private? Again, anybody who knows Lori would know she would want the world to see it. But she can't, because she's a fucking liar who got caught doing something that's gross and that's harmful to that child. So again, anybody that's watching, I'm not trying to say that she was going to actually harm that child or any of that, but I'm saying she put that kid in harm's way by making him think that it's okay to go with strangers.
Because you motherfuckers out there want to say that I'm like luring kids to my house. How many kids have you seen in this house, bitch?
That's what you did, though. That is exactly what you did, though. Yeah. Your dog opened the door for that kid, figuratively speaking, for that kid to feel comfortable enough to go with a stranger. And what you did is put in that child's mind that it is okay to go with strangers. I went with that lady that had a dog and nothing happened to me. Again, you've done harm to this child. Had it not been stopped right then, I think that again is the reason why it was so important for the authorities to be notified so that the parents can be made aware. Hey, when you're asleep, your kid is roaming the street with strangers, even went into the home of a stranger, that it could have been all she wrote for that kid had it been someone else. That is the point again, you stupid, clueless bitch, Lori. That's the point.
Let me bring your man in this house or your wife.
Bitch, you wish. You wish. You have to have Casper, the friendly fucking ghost, as your man, girl. Whose husband or wife or mother or father? Because she has this thing, oh, man, yeah, your mother or your father. Girl, you wish. You wish. Okay? My father is in his 70s, and my father wouldn't look at you sideways. My father's a handsome man, always was handsome his whole life, okay? My father's what you call a papi chulo. Bitch, you wish. You wish. You can't even bag my 76-year-old pops. My mom's would mollywop your ass. First of all, sorry, mom. I'm not inviting anybody to that. I'm just saying, girl, like, shut up with that. Somebody's wife, somebody's husband. Girl, you crazy. You don't even brush your little tooth. Like, who is you bagging? Whose husband is you getting? Like, girl, shut up with your delusions, girl.
Is that what was said? Is that what was said? Was that you were luring kids to your house? Well,
yep, because Lori wouldn't think of those words. Lori doesn't have the mental capacity to think of the word luring, right? She mispronounces the most basic words, okay? So that must have been what was articulated to her. We were shown a video where you lured this little boy, because that's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she did. And again, she doesn't have the mental capacity to understand that your dog made it you made that little boy feel safe to go with you, and he was lured, and that is, he couldn't be lured again by somebody that has horrible intentions for that child. And again, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it.
Maybe that's, I don't know. I don't know about luring them to your house, but you certainly at no time ever told that boy no, he could not come to your house. No, he could not walk the dog home, and he needed to stay in the yard where it was safe. You never told him that.
Thank
anyway,
you. Thank you,
no.
Mickey Mouse. And again, I think that's the wording, because anybody who looks at that video, okay, doesn't know who Laurie Jones is. Anybody who just looks at that video, it's you that's luring a kid, and that child can be lured again. Again, I'm not saying that that was Laurie's intentions. Have to keep saying that, because somebody who may watch this may say that that's what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But she opened that child up to be lured by an actual predator. Yeah, by making him think it's safe to go with strangers.
This none. I mean, she said to her son, "You should have woke me up, boy," but he didn't. But anyway, yeah. So that went really, really good. Actually, I'm not gonna. And I love the honesty he has. What?
It's sad that a 7-year-old knows to be honest, but she doesn't. She still hasn't learned that in her 45 years of life. That 7-year-old, thank God that he's able to have the kind of relationship where he can be honest. It's important for your children not to be afraid of you and feel safe enough with you to tell you the truth. Yeah, mom, I did this, because my sons were able to tell me that. They knew they weren't going to get a whooping. They were going to get spoken to. They were going to get told how dangerous that is. But my children didn't have to be afraid of me. I didn't instill fear in them. I spoke to my kids, So I think it's important, because you build a bond with them where they can come to you about anything honestly and openly. So kudos to the mom and grandma. They're doing something right. That boy was a great little boy, smart, articulate. He's too trusting. He's too trusting. And that kind of makes me feel glad that nothing has happened to him yet, for him to be that trusting. But we don't want anything to happen to an innocent child after the fact, and then to be a life lesson. We want to prevent things like that from happening. Even people that don't know children want to prevent any child from going through that. Laurie, again, just opened that kid up to be trusting to people that he shouldn't trust. Stupid heifer.
Bless you, baby. Look at this cup, though. Look at this cup. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. My mom, I gotta get these nails off.
Sure will. It's an old trainer. She's getting mad because now people are coming in. She thought she was safe being on private. She thought she was safe, that she was going to have everybody like, Laurie, you're the best. And people are coming at her. That's why she keeps looking at her screen. You can always tell when somebody's telling her a comment that's telling her the truth. You can always see by her expression. She's going to start blocking people. That's what she's doing, blocking the truth. Somebody probably telling her, you're disgusting for that, Laurie. No, you ain't. You see? She can't take it. Girl, what you did is disgusting, and you're a coward. That's why you're doing it on private.
I do want to take some accountability, even though TikTok didn't know, but
a 3-part Providence Falls
even though TikTok didn't know. Jesus Christ. Idiot.
it's in her.
So I guess she accused someone of making this call and reporting it. And I don't know how she found out it was or wasn't the person. But, there she is, always accusing people that don't do the shit she's accusing them of.
You are not eating today. I'm recording, but it's open right on. Go right outside.
What?
Yeah, no.
Your internet is so much even worse than mine. Shit. And we pay a lot of money for the Wi-Fi. I don't understand why my shit sucks, but Jesus.
You are not chewing on these dandies and clean.
They need cleaned a little bit.
No, I just love how she's, thinks that a used pair of Nikes from the thrift store is a flex. But hey, it's
Seriously.
probably the first pair of Nikes she's ever had. So I guess I, really shouldn't say anything because you can tell by the way that she hoards stuff, the way that she's constantly showing certain things. She's never probably had much of anything nice.
No, that's true. That's true. She holds on to everything. At one point in time, I was that way, wanted to hold on to everything because in my childhood, I had that kind of fear. Never had stuff, as a kid. And again, when I went to live with my parents, I went to having everything. And my stepmom, that's my mom, would get furious at me. Stop hoarding, get rid of this junk. And I felt like I had to hold on to everything of fear of losing everything. You know what I mean? And I thought that quantity meant quality, and it doesn't. And I've had foam posits, like the Fruity Pebble foam posits. I paid $300 for them. I've had nice things. I used to have really expensive bags and coats and leathers and all the things. And it's materialistic things. I'm a simple woman. I have a nice little purse. I have my Louis Vuitton purse. I have my Coach purse. I have little things that mean stuff to me, that mean something to me, but I don't need a bunch of things. You know what I mean? And you can tell when people don't have anything. And no shade in people that shop at thrift shops, no shade. I find great deals at thrift shops. I find designer in thrift shops, but she doesn't even wash the stuff. She doesn't even wash the stuff. I wash everything, and even brand new clothes with the tags, we wash them. So there's been finds that I found in New York in thrift shops, but I don't solely shop at thrift shops. You know what I mean? Again, no shade, because if that's all you can afford, but she can afford to buy what she buys. Instead of washing clothes, she goes to the thrift shop and just gets new stuff and has this whole big, disgusting thousands of bags of clothing simply not to wash clothes. And you guys saw how close that laundromat was. There's no excuse. Girl, that laundromat is super close to where you live. Why don't you take it little by little? It's only her. It's only her. It's not even like she has to wash for her family. It's only you. Every week at least. A couple of dollars. But she doesn't know how to manage her money. She has money. She gets a check. There's no excuse why her clothes shouldn't be washed. You know what I mean? Like the basics. There was a time where when I couldn't even afford to go to the laundromat, my hands worked very well. My sons were never dirty. There was no way my sons were going to be dirty as long as I have two hands and soap. I washed my hand faithfully, happily, with a smile on my face. Their uniforms were going to be clean. Their little underwears, their little t-shirts, their little socks were going to be clean. There was no excuse for that. Being poor is no excuse for being dirty. None.
Or expensive or of value.
Anyway, I made my point. I think, I'm going on a tangent now with the shit. My whole point, oh, why am I so close? What the hell? Sorry. This was disturbing. It was disturbing. Sorry, I'm hot. My hair looks a mess. It was disturbing. And again, like I said, I'm not going to be covering Lori on a regular basis because I get so angry at her. But this was something that disturbed me. And these are things that need to be brought to light and spoken about because it's children. It's a child that was put in harm's way because now they're thinking, that it's okay to interact with strangers. It's okay to walk a stranger's dog and walk out of the safety of your gate. That fence is at least a barrier of safety, right? It's harder. It's easier for someone to see somebody jumping a fence than if the little boy walks out. Lori opened that boy up to a lot of dangers and causing that boy to think that it's okay to go with strangers. She doesn't get it because she lacks that maternal instinct. And again, that's just my opinion, but I've been watching Lori a very long time and I see she lacks that maternal instinct because a mom tries to shield their kids from harm, from pain. She subjects them to this stuff. When she pretended that that man from Florida that has already harmed her children was coming to get them, she made them aware of this lie. had her daughter not wanting to leave the bedroom, terrified over a situation that she created in her head for sympathy and attention on the internet. She again did it and said somebody sent her a text message, threatening. She's done this multiple times, and she makes her kids aware of these things that are not real. And moms don't do that. If something's happening, they shield their kids. They try to reassure them, comfort them. It's okay, all of the things. She does the opposite of that. And the situation was dangerous, and I don't think that I'm exaggerating when I say that, because again, she made that child think that it's okay to talk to strangers, and not only talk to strangers, but leave with strangers. That little boy entered the threshold of her door. All somebody would have had to do was push him in and close the door. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's extremely dangerous. And I'm glad that somebody called to make his parents aware of what happened so that they can tell that little boy it's dangerous. It's dangerous because obviously an adult like Lori is not going to tell the little boy, hey, you shouldn't be leaving your house. Your mom is asleep. You said your grandma's working. It's not safe. It's not safe to be roaming the streets. It's not safe to go with strangers, especially if somebody has a dog. Don't think that women are safe. Don't think that because somebody has an animal that they're safe. But she didn't do that. She didn't do that. She did the opposite of that. So I wanted to come talk about that, and that's what I am doing. I need to go live before the end of this month because I have memberships I need to give, but I'm not going to say a time tomorrow. I'll try to do it early. You guys know I'm an early bird. I like to do things early. By 9 o'clock at night, 9:30, I'm already like showered, laid in bed, watching my movies and my shows, getting ready for bed because I wake up at 6 a.m. I like to do it early. If Sophie's not live, if Sophie is live, I'll go live right after her. I want to do it early in the day. Try not to go too early because my son's work. I don't want to wake them up early, whatever. So anyway, I'll be live to give some memberships. I'm going to try to listen. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow and the next day at least to make up because I haven't been live this whole month. For try to make up as quickly as I can for the time I wasn't here. It's impossible, but I'm going to try. If I'm feeling up to it, which I'm going to push myself to do it. I pushed myself to record this video. So I apologize to my subscribers, my members. I apologize, guys. I'm just not well. I'm not. I don't know when I'm going to be well. I just want to feel well. I just want to feel well. And it's discouraging and depressing when you don't feel well and you want to feel well. I'm a happy person. I'm an energetic person. And me being ill is just, it dampens my spirits a lot. And I don't want to come online and be, Debbie Downer and like, oh. So I appreciate you guys. If you even got to this part of the video, I ramble, you already know. I will see you guys tomorrow. Not sure what time yet. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. So I could give some memberships and we could talk. And I want to talk a little bit about this movie, Nefarious. I think that the plot was amazing. And there was some points in it that I think are so universal. I don't know if I could show. I wanted to show clips, but I don't know. I'll probably get copyright struck or something. I don't want to get struck. So I got to see if I'm able to play it. If not, I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Thank you for being here. I've missed you guys so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Si Dios quiere, God willing. Y como siempre, te quiero mucho, mis amores. Love you guys. Have a good afternoon.